What's cracking, yo? Welcome back to Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. Nick Wright of First Thing First is back at it again with his complete love and adorations and emotional investment in LeBron James. Nick Wright is a bronzesexual, make no mistake about it. And his disdain and disgust for other players. And in this case, he brought up Kobe being Bryant. But aside from that, we'll get into the soundbite as it pertains to Kobe. But to give you some context, Nick Wright is very upset and emotional about the fact that there are some people out there, whether it's people that were on the cusp of calling LeBron James the GOAT or wasn't quite there yet at all. He's upset and emotional about the fact that there are people saying that once LeBron James acquires this all-time scoring spot, he becomes the all-time leading scorer in NBA history, that they're not ready to call LeBron James the GOAT just by him obtaining that milestone, reaching that milestone. And he's very emotional about that. He can word it however he wants to, but that is where his disgust comes from. Nick Wright says that he's angry because people are just kind of looking at it as if it was like, oh, this achievement was inevitable. We all know he was going to get there eventually. Whatever. Which, I don't know. There's so many people in this world with so many different opinions. Are there some people that might have thought that? Yeah, I did. The minute LeBron James started hitting every youngest player to hit this many points award, and I soon realized that he was not going to sustain any type of major injury, at some point I was like, yeah, this record is his. No question about it. Even if Kobe would not have tore his Achilles tendon, and Kobe got that record first, I knew that LeBron James would overtake Kobe eventually, just because he has a better body. He's more durable. On that alone. All right. Enough of me talking. Let's get into the soundbite.
Here's where I vehemently disagree with you. If the late, great Kobe Bryant were approaching this record, it would have been celebrated and treated as if it is the golden ore of the NBA record books. And I don't think you guys can deny that if this were Kobe approaching this record, that it would have been treated like, oh my God, Kobe Bryant is going to become the all-time leading scorer. There was more hype surrounding Kobe passing Michael on the scoring list than there has been about Michael passing Kareem on the all-time.
I think what Nick Wright was trying to say is that there was more hype about Kobe passing Jordan on the scoring list than LeBron passing Kareem on the scoring list. That is absolutely false. First of all, that's false. Yeah, Kobe got his flowers, and it was covered, him passing MJ on the scoring list, but not to the extent that this LeBron James coverage is getting right now. It is a topic on every show that we are keeping track. How many games till LeBron gets it? How many games till LeBron gets it? How many more points would he have to average? Against how many games would he have to play to reach it at this? He's going to get it in the Garden. He's going to get it here. He's going to get it there. Oh, he's a one-man wrecking crew. He's on a roll right now after his birthday. This, and that. This has been getting so much media coverage across all platforms, social media and major networks, every single day. It is a topic. People are closely following this. The Kobe Bryant passing Michael Jordan was not getting that kind of coverage. Whether people are debating it or whether people are all for it, he's getting a lot of exposure and he's getting a lot of love for it across all the networks. And we all know how many of these networks have people that are Clutch Sports affiliated. LeBron has people planted all over the place. Cut this nonsense out. Kobe's passing Jordan was not getting that kind. No, was not getting that kind of exposure. You're just mad because there are some people that aren't on board with calling him the GOAT after he achieves this. That's why you're saying this. It has nothing to do with the other. Nothing. And while, yes, there are some people that aren't willing to call him the GOAT because he's going to acquire this record, me being one of them, from what I hear across these major platforms is that a lot of people are. He's getting enough love. So I don't know what you're talking about. And most of these people that were praising Kobe and giving him love in his face, giving him flowers in his face while he was alive about to pass Michael Jordan, a lot of those same people are the ones that tear down his legacy and talk shit about him now that he's gone. I've seen them. People doing these interviews with Kobe. Oh, Kobe, all smiling, cheesing. Da-da-da-da-da. Man, that dude passed away. He was just this. Oh, he was just that. He's a shot jacker. As a matter of fact, if Kobe achieved this award, if Kobe got this award, the narrative would be, for many people, oh, it was inevitable. He's a shot chucker. Yeah, if you shoot enough, you're going to get the all-time record. Tell me, am I lying? Is that not what a lot of these people would be saying? Especially after his death. See, Kobe has a certain aura about him. Like, when you're in the presence of Kobe, there's a fear that comes. And people won't keep it real with him in his face. Because they know he about that business. And he don't back down from nobody. And he's stone cold with it. But the minute he passed away, all these media people coming out, where they were saying at one point, comparing him to Jordan, now he's not even in the debate no more. He's not even worthy to be mentioned in the same breath as a Mike, as a Magic, as a LeBron. Stephen A. Smith, one of them. Max Kellerman, one of them. I'm not even going to name everybody. Trust me, I know the names. It ain't that I know the names. I don't even want to get into that right now. So no, I disagree. Would he get some praise? Absolutely, man. There's a lot of people out there that are going to give him praise. But at the same time, you're going to get a fair amount of people that are going to throw darts, throw hatchets, if it was Kobe getting this accomplishment. So pump the brakes, Nick Wright. Pump the goddamn brakes. You up here acting like Kobe really gets all this love in the media. No. He used to get some love. But like I said, now it ain't a whole lot of love to go around. It ain't. People devalue his career, his work ethic. People have a short memory when it comes to Kobe Bryant. They like to forget things. They like to not bring up certain things when it comes to him. They don't like to mention his accolades. Only the other people's accolades get mentioned. And everything that he did on the basketball court. It's silly. Silly nonsense. And me, I'm happy for LeBron. I'm just calling Nick Wright out on his bullshit. And this guy likes to bring up Kobe just to bring him down. He likes to bring up Kobe to tear him down. Very rarely will Nick Wright just bring up Kobe and talk about him in a good light. But he has to use him as some type of tool now to compare him, or what would it be like if he was in LeBron James' situation? To defend LeBron James. From who? There's more bronzesexuals out here than there are Kobe Bryant fans. So who? Talk to me, Nick Wright. LeBron James controls the media. LeBron James is a puppeteer and has all these people on his strings. He's been getting so much goddamn coverage. I can't turn on a sports network, a sports TV show, or get on Twitter, get on anything, and I'm not hearing anything about tracking LeBron James' points and when he's going to get there. Hell, they were talking about it last season. Obviously not as much. As we get closer, it's going to get a lot more exposure and talked about more. But they were even talking about it last season. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, son? I ain't no LeBron James hater. And I ain't even mad that he's getting all this exposure. It is what it is, man. It's an amazing accomplishment. It speaks to his longevity. It speaks to his hard work. Speaks to his work ethic. It speaks to him, taking advantage of his size and his skill set to still be relevant today and still be able to score late in his career. Kudos to him. Like I said, if Kobe would have got that, if Kobe never tore his Achilles, broke his knee and broke his shoulder after that, and Kobe would have got that record, LeBron still would have leapfrogged him eventually. Because Kobe's body just wasn't going to hold up as long as LeBron's. And that's coming from a Kobe fan. It doesn't even matter if Kobe got it or not. This was LeBron's to get. We've never seen somebody this durable before. It's just the truth. It wasn't in the cards for Kobe Bryant. It was not in his cards. He got drafted at 17, 18 years old. He had to ride the bench because he got drafted to a contender until he finally worked his way in to knock off Eddie Jones. Then he still had to take a backseat to Shaq. That's damn near 10 years before he was actually able to have his own team and really, really, really extend his skills, extend himself, and be the Black Mamba. Like, he was always the Black Mamba, but you know what I mean. To lead his own team, to be the de facto leader. It just wasn't in the cards for Kobe. And even with that, he still had a chance to do it. But it wasn't in the cards. Y'all let me know what you think about it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. We out, baby.